Before we start, I have some bad news.
Everything Joe Winkler told police had been fabrication.
Stephen was forced to quit because he wouldn't do the challenges. If I am making any mad, I'm sorry.
He was a big drinker. He could have blacked out and not known what did really happen, and he just wanted to put the blame on somebody else.
Doesn't mean he won't be able to go to other seasons. I swear I thought I had 13 contestants. And I guess I had 14 this season. So yeah. Today on this episode,
and look at all of our statements and make a priority list of who we thought would be.
Two people would be going home. Stephen is one of them.
Let's get to the challenge. There is one name that caught their attention. Were there any names that ended up on the top of your list?
I had one name right on top very quickly.
Who was that?
Kenny West.
At the time of the crime, West was not considered a suspect. But when the cold case team studied the statements given police in the hours after the murder, they wondered why the 19-year-old hadn't been looked at more carefully.
Okay.
Kenny West
Let's start the first
a bait and tackle shop that was in the building where Cindy was killed. He was known to sleep in the building because he was homeless.
He indicates that he sleeps on the roof on occasion, but was not there that evening.
Didn't police find that suspicious?
The show, game show Hole in the Wall,
They put up a red flag for me.
was originally started in where?
We had accessibility. The roof gave him access to the fire station. Fire station gave him access to the apartment.
Detectives ran Wesley through the system and were
Never heard of that game show?
In the years after Cindy's murder, violent
in there. Well,
He had one arrest for a robbery where he beat two people severely.
Jason.
He also had another conviction for a sexual assault, and then he was later on convicted of a homicide.
What? The game show Hole in the Wall was started in what country?
They found a disturbing link to Cindy's murder.
In one of the 6 cases, he actually took the mattress and put it on the floor, which was eerily similar to what happened in Cindy's case.
Japanese. Or Japan.
The investigators now believe
Yes, Japanese, I would allow that. So,
and when they discovered that he was currently serving time in prison, they assumed that obtaining a sample of his DNA from comparisons would be nothing more than a formality.
Lisa.
But they were wrong.
When we tried to locate him, we found out that U.S. Marshals had taken him. He didn't witness protection for a week.
West had been a key witness in the federal murder trial.
How many contestants were supposed to be in this?
Keeping his location a secret from everyone, including law enforcement.
We couldn't find him. Now we give us the information where he was.
So you're telling me you contacted state law enforcement officials, federal officials, and you told them that you believe that he murdered Cindy, and no one would help him?
13?
Absolutely correct. No one.
How outraged.
You were
extremely.
You got that right,
outraged.
but not in the right time. No, that's not working.
The cold case team broke the crushing news to Cindy's family. Their 18-year wait for justice was not coming to an end. Just how convinced that Kenny West had been from others? I was 100% convinced of this.
in the whole series, what number is this episode in all the episodes? Stupid car. Let me rephrase it. In the whole series, how many episodes have been made?
Without ever providing a sample. Because his location still remained a secret, it appeared
9?
that the deal was
No.
made
13, right?
him to get away with murder.
Even though you said 9 first, 13 isn't the right answer.
When did you finally get away?
After.
He violated
Well,
parole. There was drugs found in
that's
the
it.
area.
Or
It was also a violation of the deal with the federal government.
that.
He was resentenced
All right.
back to prison.
Yes.
Upon entering New York State Prison at that time, there was a DNA sample taken of him.
No.
The investigators now saw
Not
the
yet.
chance to solve Cindy's case after almost 25 years.
Oh.
They needed to get that sample processed.
Oh,
Once they had West's DNA profile, they could compare it to the biological evidence recovered at the crime scene.
Huh? How many episodes have been made
About ready.
in the show altogether?
Mom, all you need is one little piece of help from you, and you're going to run with me. And they did.
He had to be
15? Nope.
relieved.
I was finally
Did he fall?
to the point where I could say, you know what, either it's absolutely him or it's not.
Yeah. Oh God, he fell. Well, now that's the
Investigators and
end of
Cindy's
this
family had
now.
finally reached the end of a long, painful journey.
Okay, can I tell you something?
West's DNA was a match. Sue Hubblesworth needed to
Yes.
witness West's arrest with
This is what I'm talking about.
before she fully believed the quest for justice was finally
In this season,
I waited outside the town police department.
no
and
contestant will be returning.
And I watched them walk in. I could see him from the back as he walked in then. And right then and there, to me, he looked like a monster.
His choice was finally coming to an end.
Thinking about that,
once inside, police confronted
The-
West with the evidence.
third season,
You know what? You're gonna be 100 years in prison. Don't you want people to know why you're there?
I'm going to have. I don't know how many contestants. I have to think that through.
Was charged with the murder of Cindy O'Keefe.
If I do have 15
At the
contestants,
trial, the prosecution
in third season,
explained how West had climbed down the fire escape
I'm going to have a few episodes where 2 people
and knocked
do
over one of
it.
Cindy's
So,
plants by
let's get to the second stage.